Merry Christmas, my dear friends. We are still in the Christmas season. We have just celebrated the birth of Jesus, and now we are into the Sunday after Christmas. And the Sunday after Christmas, the church dedicates to the family. So I'd like to entitle our reflection today as Family, a Treasured Gift of God. And just a few days ago, we all celebrated Christmas, as I said, and the birth of Jesus, the birth of a baby in a family, Mary and Joseph. And the birth of that baby was special because that baby is the birth of God Himself in Jesus Christ. And we all went running to the manger to pay our respects to the little baby who was born. And in the manger, we adored Him, and we honored and respected Joseph and his beautiful wife, Mary, the mother and father of Jesus. And we saw them, how they welcomed their little baby. And we too, with them, welcomed him into our daily life. And there at the manger, we saw Joseph and Mary with their little baby son, Jesus. And we focused there on Christmas on the little baby. And today, the church wants to take us from that focus of Mary, Joseph, and the little baby to the focus of our own personal family. And that is why this Sunday is dedicated to the Feast of the Holy Family. This Sunday after Christmas is the Feast of the Holy Family that the church wants us to recognize, honor, and to grow as a family. And each one of us has come from a family. And also to honor that family, to be thankful and grateful to the Lord for that family. Now, when thinking about our own family, many of us may have very happy families. I come from a very happy family, and I thank my father and mother, my siblings, my brothers and sisters for making that family a happy one. Did we have troubles? Lots of troubles. Did we have arguments? Lots of arguments. But we remained as a family to encourage one another and to grow as a family. Now, many of you may not have come from good families. Some of us have come from very happy families. Some of us have dysfunctional families. Some of us come from a single-parent family, but we are family. So whatever the background of the family is, that's a gift that you have given to each other. So we do not choose our family. In fact, we are born into our family. That is what Archbishop Desmond Tutu of South Africa, he says this: you do not choose your family. They are God's gift to you as you are to them. So you do not choose your family. You're born into that family, and your siblings are a gift to you as much as you are a gift to your siblings. And as we grew into a family, and all of you have, as you have grown into your family, each member helped each other to become the person you are. Sometimes it was not easy, sometimes it was perhaps very easy. That is why I know why families are created with all their imperfections. They humanize you. They are made to make you forget yourself occasionally so that the beautiful balance of life is not destroyed. So you see how wonderfully blended we are in our family, and we grow to become whom we are in that family. Now, no family is a perfect family. If you find one, send them to the Holy Father, Pope Francis. He'll canonize them straight away. No family is a perfect family, but every family can become a happy family and a holy family. And that's the feast that we are celebrating today in the Catholic Church, the Feast of the Holy Family of Mary, Joseph, and Jesus. Now, the big question is how to build a happy family. How do we build a happy family? Now, you may say, Father, you are a celibate. You don't know what family life is all about. But remember one thing, I come from a family. All priests come from families. Sometimes very happy families, sometimes not so happy families, sometimes from blended families, sometimes from dysfunctional families. But we do come from a family. And we know what family life is all about. And therefore, I can share with you a few things to help you build up a happy family. Number one, to build up a happy family, have time for one another. Have time for each member of the family. Our greatest friends are our brothers and sisters, our siblings in our family. Why? Because we know each other. We have grown up together with each other. We know each other, and therefore we spend time, wasting time with each other. And let this be constantly in your life, all through your life, even though you may have left your family and built your own family. But spend time with your siblings. This is the first ingredient to building up a happy family. And modern families now, millennium families, we also have to spend time with your children. I know work and career and making money is important, but not so important as spending time with your family. The second thing is to build up a happy family is to appreciate and encourage each other in your family. Encourage one another. Encourage your parents. Encourage your children. Encourage your siblings. And seek out the good things and the similarities within each one of you as members of the family, and appreciate and encourage each other. Because when you appreciate and encourage each other, then great things happen that come out from us. If I today can stand here and say, I'm a priest, it's because my siblings, my parents encouraged me to become a priest. And in becoming a priest, all along, they have been encouraging me. And in this encouragement, we take care to correct one another in truth, to correct one another in love. When we can correct one another in truth and love, then we have hope for the family. And as we grow and leave our families, then we carry that correction to become better citizens, better people, to become disciples of Jesus. The third thing to help us build up and build happy families is to pray for each other, to pray for each other and to pray with each other. Prayer can solve a lot of problems. Sometimes we think money will solve all our problems. No, money can never solve our problems. It's only prayer that can solve all our problems. So learn to say a prayer for your siblings, for one another, for your parents. Parents, say a prayer for your children. And here's the beautiful Christian tradition, a Catholic tradition. Before going to bed, parents anoint the foreheads of their children and say a prayer and put them to bed. This is how you build up a happy family. And also learn to pray with each other. When you can be able to pray with each other, then you grow closer and your bond of family becomes stronger and loving. And never be afraid to ask your brothers and sisters if you can pray for them. When you can pray with them and for them, then wonderful things happen. Miracles take place because prayer brings miracles in our lives. And fourthly, to build up a happy family is to keep in contact with your siblings. Keep in contact with your parents. Sooner or later, we have to leave home and the nest becomes empty. But it doesn't mean that we should not keep in touch with each other. The bond of friendship in a family is very strong. That is why it is said, your family and your love must be cultivated like a garden. Time, effort, and imagination must be summoned constantly to keep any relationship flourishing and growing. So here's something very special to think about. And when we can keep in touch, text one another, phone one another, email one another, invite each other to each other's homes, and this is how we continue to grow and build that happy family. And we pass this on to our siblings, to our children, to our grandchildren. This is the way we build a happy family. And on this beautiful feast of the Holy Family, I wish all you families the joy, the peace, the love of Jesus in your lives. Don't give up. Don't be tired of being in your family. Don't be tired of praying for one another. Continue to pray. The Feast of the Holy Family, when we look at Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, they become an inspiration to all of us. And to all of you young people who are thinking of getting married and starting a family, keep at it. Ask Jesus to guide you, to inspire you, to help you, so that you can in turn build up a holy, a happy, and a joyful family. And that's what I wish all the families today on this beautiful feast of the Holy Family: joy, peace, and love in your family.